Generic greetings and welcome to Monster Train. Today's beverage is a surprisingly tasty cranberry and lime juice. That's a very, very nice beverage. So every time I make a video of Slay the Spire or check out any tips and tricks or even mention it in passing, there's always a call for me to try Monster Train because it shares the same sort of DNA in the sense that it is a deck building game, but one where you build the deck as you play. It has a bit less randomness in it. It displays the information slightly better, does a lot of things arguably better than Slay, and also, and this is the main selling point, it's set on a train, which is always an advantage in my book. So either way, the other day when it was on sale, I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to give it a go. And I am genuinely upset that I hadn't done that sooner because I honestly think this is going to completely replace Slay the Spire for me. Either way, I thought I would play and display some of the game. It's not going to be any tips and tricks videos or any strategies or even a full preview or anything. It's just going to be pretty much enjoying this and a lovely beverage. So let's do just that. Just for the sake of full disclosure, I've played about 6 hours of the game, so certainly still a novice at it, not very good at all, but I do enjoy it, which is the main reason of, well, doing this and pretty much most things. Anyway, over to challenges. We can see we have Hell Rush, which is like a multiplayer run. You've got daily challenges and community challenges, and also recently added modded support. Just for completeness, I wanted to show you that all of that exists, but we're just going to do a standard run today, so new run over here, and we need to select our 2 clans. So you have, I believe, 5 clans in the game, and you can do random. However, I've only unlocked 3 clans, which are the Hellhound, the Awoken, and the Stygian Guard. Let's say 2 more to unlock as well, and we'll get those at some point. And they all have different champions as well as different cards in the deck. They also level up separately. Once you get to level 5, you unlock an alternate champion like that, and you get obviously more cards as you level up as well. I think we're going to go with Awoken as well as probably Hellhound, because the Hellhound are very close to level 5. You've also got a Covenant mode, which I think is just extra challenges and mutators. We're not going to turn any of that on because we're just going to stick with default and not make it easy on ourselves, but certainly just play it normally. And this is where we get, I think, straight away a more improved thing over Slay, because it's telling us very specifically what bosses we're going to face and what abilities they have. So we've got Daedalus or Daedalus, Arcus and Seraph, and it shows you on the left what abilities they have. Pretty much everything in the game, you can just mouse over it and it'll tell you what it does, which makes it very, very readable and very helpful for someone like me who is completely useless at remembering things. Anyway, that's going to be our bosses there. So the first boss is, it has a plated seal. Plating seal, constructed explosives enter with damage shield. So there you are. We'll see what that does when we actually get there. So Train Choo comes along, and we now have the option to visit the Dark Forge and the Herzl's Hoard. First thing I should point out though is the top left here, which is our money, our deck. This has obviously been built because of the 2 selections that we made previously. Each card has a cost at the top left there, obviously in the center what it does, if it does something specific. So, you know, that's regen yourself, that's to do damage, etc. Also, if it's a champion or a steward or a type of monster, I guess, you have an attack value on the left and a health value on the right. If obviously that goes to 0, it is gone. Our main core, our pyre, is on the top left there, which is 80 of 80. If that goes to 0 on the train, it's game over. Anyway, let's go to our Dark Forge here, and we can forge. We've either got bristling or explosive. So bristling will give us spikes 10, so when we get attacked we'll deal whatever that number is back, in this case 10. And the sentient, which is rejuvenate, to deal 20 damage to the front of enemy units, and that's a triggered ability, triggers when healed even at full health. I tend to avoid direct comparisons with things, but I don't think it's unfair to say this is pretty much a mix between Slay the Spire and Magic the Gathering. Other highly addicting card games are available. Sorry, I don't particularly enjoy Magic the Gathering, mainly for the sort of random draw side of it. When you, it's just the monetization of it, really. I think it's potentially more addicting than the hard drugs. But anyway, let's go ahead and give ourselves some spikes, and we also check out our Hoard here, which is going to give us an artifact. So we either have friendly units get +3 health, that's pretty good. And Cursed Vines, 50% chance to swap the front and back units when they enter your train. I think we're just going to go with the straight up statistical advantage, and let's go to our first fight. You can see these are the different circles of hell, and we have to get to basically the bottom there. Anyway, let's go to battle and move down. Choo choo, no brakes on the hurt train, and this is the first defense. So we have our main boss here, which is the Discipled Inquisitor, 4 damage and 50 health, and Relentless, which means it constantly attacks until either they or you are dead, and then it'll move up in different layers, but you'll understand that when I check out the actual train. We've got a Disciple Protector, 0 attack but 5 health, but armor 25, damage dealt to armor before health. Yep, and then finally we've got this Disciple Foot Soldier, which is 4 damage and 1. We can, if we wanted to, turn on the trial mode, which enemy units enter with armor 10. Additional reward, we get a unit draft, so we can pick up a unit. I'm just going to go with standard. We don't need to give ourselves some extra challenge. I'm going to load into the train, and there we go. So I'm not going to run down the UI in any great detail, but basically this is our core: 20 attack and 80 health. If that goes to 0, we lose the game. The train itself is split into 4 levels: 1, 2, and 3, and then you've got your higher levels. At the end of each turn, whatever's not dead will move up, and sometimes they can move down or even skip ones, but for the most part it is a case of attack, they'll attack, then we'll attack, and then they'll move up. Each room you can have a certain number of monsters, and it's shown on the top here the size of that, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for example, this guy, the champion here, if we place them there, they actually take up 2 points, so you can't just stack loads of stuff in here. So I've placed those down. We see their attack and their defense. We're actually going to lose 4 health. That's what that's showing there, which is very, very readable, which I do appreciate. However, I think we want to... Well, what else can we do? Well, I think we're probably best on just placing... Do we want to place a couple of stewards? I'm going to place a steward on each level. I think that would be an advantage. There we go. And then finally, I'm going to just basically hit that guy. Do I really want to hit that guy? With this, I think I'll actually put Rejuvenate on, because that gives me regen, and that'll be alright. So no attack to that guy, they attack me, and then obviously they get hit back, so there you are, and then that guy moves up, and we get some more spawns. And also, I must have gone through the wrong door. That's a collector. Triggers on death, again 50 gold, so that guy's going to actually be wiped out, so that's pretty good. We're going to go with Rejuvenate on them, and then I'm going to just probably hit that guy for... bit of damage there, not too much, and end the turn. So no attack, then us, and then you can see it's all pumpkin head and stuff because it's a sort of Halloween theme for this one. So they're just attacking and obviously getting attacked back. So yeah, regen, and then they keep moving up. So that's all right. A brief respite. So we basically have a free turn here. So we're going to go with restore. We're going to have another steward there, and then another steward there, because why not? And this guy's actually going to get up, but it doesn't really matter because they don't attack. So I'm not worried about them getting to the core. And then end the turn. So no attack, but we'll attack them a couple of times. They've got armor, so I'm not going to get there. They're going to attack me there, but we'll attack them back, and yeah, we'll just wait for them to get up the top. Regen for that. It goes to the core. It doesn't attack. Our core attacks back and completely annihilates them. Job done. And now we have final wave, which is this boss here. So I'm actually going to lose 24 health, and they're going to be destroyed. So basically I've won, so I'm just going to go with regen twice to give us that, and then we might as well just hit that guy so we take less damage. And this is where this Relentless comes into play. So obviously we've got, again, top and bottom, there's them dead, nothing in the middle, so he'll attack me and then he'll get attacked back, and this is Relentless. So they're now, instead of just attacking once, they're going to continuously attack, and they've basically killed themselves because of all of the spikes we've got on us. So there we go. So a bit of score, and we got 50 coins and a couple of clan packs. So there is an option for us to get some cards. We've got stores 10 health and deal damage in front of the enemy unit equal to 5 times the healed amount. That's good. There's Razor Sharp Edge. Apply plus 10 attack but minus 2 health, and then Sting. Deal 10 damage to the enemy in front and draw. I think we're going to go with the Restoration one there. And for this one, we have Vent. Deal 2x, so whatever I'm going to call it mana, but whatever the casting or the cost, yeah. So 2 times what you spend. Piercing, which is useful, and what's this? A fledgling imp. Summon, apply 3 rage to friendly units. That's like extra attack, but it decreases. I'm going to go with the horn break because it's got piercing, which goes through armor. Again, all of this is very readable because it tells you when you mouse over it. So we can go one way or the other now. We've got Merchant of Steel, forge units to gain new powers, or forge your spells to gain new powers, and then a Woken unit or a Hellhorn banner. We're going to go to the right-hand side here, so Choo. We're going to click on that, and we have either a Branded Warrior or the Demon Fiend, and I think we're going to go with probably that big guy. And let's go over to Merchant of Magic, and this is where we can either remove a card from the deck, which is 50, re-roll the full thing for 50. We've got 150, by the way, generic units of currency, naturally. Or we can buy these at the bottom. So we've got Ember Stone, which is -1 cost on the card, Power Stone, which is +10 magic, and double stack and cost an additional 1. So it's what is that? Double stack. Status effects are added to the card at double. So we click on that and we can say do that, and it would increase it by 2. I don't think there's any good cards really I can put that on. I'm going to go with certainly Magic Power, and I'm going to put Magic Power on Hornbreak to give it 15 damage, and then I'm also going to give it the other one to cheapen out to make it cost 0, so it's a free 15 damage that pierces anything. And there's a cute but also quite terrifying bit of nightmare fuel on the top right there. Anyway, leave and to the other fight. This time we have, we have this guy here, High Priest to the Light. We've got another Forged Disciple, and what's that? Sinner's Burden card at the top of the draw pile if it's still alive. We can turn on the trial, but that's, units appear on every floor. No thank you, not for 75 coin. I'm assuming there's achievements for turning on all the time, but that ain't happening. Anyway, first guy down, job done. We're going to then probably fling a... because I can't play that, it's 4 cost. I'm going to just kill the guy at the back and then just basically do this, you know, just attack him a little bit, and then he'll attack me, and, you know, he gets spiked, and then they'll move up. So that's a simple one at that. And, oh, there we go. There's another one of those collector. So, Train Steward there. Another Train Steward there just to start chipping away at the health. Bit of regen on myself and end the turn. So we'll get that guy. Yep, a bit of coin. He'll attack me. He'll get attacked back. They'll be dead by the time they get to the core. And then, yeah, there you go. They're pretty much killing themselves when they're waving into me. And a brief respite, which I don't really need if I'm totally honest with you, but whatever. Hornbreak, we could just kill one of these guys if we really wanted to. Well, why not? There we go. We'll get a little bit of regen on myself and a steward in the top there. And because we can, I'm going to, well, I can't actually heal really. Well, I'll just heal that. It would have done damage, but there's nothing there to do damage to. So yeah, attack them back, job done. And let's see what we've got. Waves remaining 1, by the way. It shows you here what and when we're going to get people arrive. So I'm going to die after this one. They're going to take 70 health. But if I put a steward in, that might help out. And a bit of regen on myself, or another bit of regen on myself. We're still going to die here, but that's actually going to allow me to sort of show what happens. So they're attacking, and now obviously we're going to get that wave where it's just relentless, constantly attacking there. You can speed the game up using game speed on the top right and go to ludicrous speed, and there you go. Anyway, what happens once they've defeated all the monsters there is they will basically head up, they'll smash that floor, and then they'll work their way up here. This guy's going to die, well, now. I was going to say on that attack there, but doesn't matter. There's a Vic and Terry. So, let's go for Sharpen, +4 attack and spikes. I like that idea. And also, that guy, the Welder Helper. Look at that. Apply 20 armor to the unit at the front. Brilliant. And it also costs only 1 pip in terms of size, should I say. Right, so we've got Merchant Steel, that's Restore Pyre. I'm going to go to the right because basically we've got a artifact here. We have Iron Drop Cage. Whenever you play a spell that would ascend or descend an enemy, they also get dazed too. That's really good if I had abilities to ascend and descend them. That means moving them up or down the floors. And we've got a mask. Apply rooted to enemy units when they enter the floor below the pyre. Yeah, that's a bit of a safety net for us. We've also got concealed caverns, so Choo along here in the back. We open that up, and what do we find? Ooh. Shards of the pyre, remnants of once great beacon of hell, are strewn about. So we can either take a swig, some of the bottled stuff, get bone shine, which... bone shine. Consume, restore pyre health, or straight from the still. Consumer by apply extra damage to the pyre. I think we're going to go with restore the health of the pyre. There we go, and we will depart. So there you are. I don't think there's any negatives on this one as well, so sometimes on Slayer you'll just hit a negative one. It's just really, really bad, but there you are. And on this one, alright, let's go and get a monster. Ooh, yeah, Consumer of Crowns. That is -3 per imp in play, but I've only got one imp card, so I think we're just going to stick with the warrior there, and we'll click that, and is that about it? I think it is, so let's go ahead and fight the boss man. So this is the professor here. They have 8 attack, 250 health, and they have plating seal, constructed explosive, enter with a damage charge. Basically, he's going to fling explosives at us, which is never a good thing. So he's going to go at the top there and place this bomb. The bomb is rooted because of, well, that's our ability. That's that thing there. We have damage shield 1, nullify the next source of damage. So if I did 500 damage or 1 damage, it doesn't matter. It is nullified. And its action is triggers at the start of the unit's next turn. It deals 10 damage to the front unit. Well, I'm not going to place a unit there. That would just be silly. Let's go down the bottom and we'll go with our main character. And also, what do I want to place? Well, I can't place the Demon Fiend. I could have placed that. No, I couldn't. I only had 3, so I can't do that. I'll place the Train Steward in here because I don't want to place him down there. You can't, as far as I'm aware, de-summon. So, well, you can, but I think it's probably specific cards. We'll go with Hornbreak, and I want to probably go with... I mean, do I want to do that? Would that kill them? That will kill them when they attack, and I guess, I mean, I could use that. It doesn't really matter. That's your discard pile. End the turn. So that explodes, does nothing to us. They'll attack and kill themselves. They'll attack and kill themselves. They're just a healer, but there's nothing for them to heal, so they're just going to go up on the floor and get absolutely annihilated. We've got this guy placing a bomb down here, so that's a bit of a problem. Let's go with probably that in the back there. We'll go with... Do we go with extra spikes? We'll go with extra spikes, because why not, and end the turn. We'll have to heal up, though, because we are getting low on health there, especially when the bomb blows up, like so, and yeah, that's bad. But we should be able to take care of business, and there we are. So they're going to move up, put a bomb there. That guy will still survive, technically, I think. Yeah, so I'll go for a Welder Imp to give us some armor. That'll be a nice advantage there. We'll go with another one of the stewards, another one of the stewards up there, and end the turn. So yeah, we can see we can now attack the guy at the right because they're on the same level, so that's good. And we'll just finish off that. Job done. Everyone's getting rage reduction. And rage just ends at every turn. Goes down by 1. So that's a bomb. Can't be dealing with that. We are losing some health, so I'm going to do some regen. I'm going to do some regen, which is incanting that guy. Triggers when you play a spell on the floor, so he's taking... He's getting stronger, but I don't particularly mind. Let's get a regen on that guy there as well, and then end the turn. So bomb goes off, attack the guy for 5, heal up there, and then they're just going to go attack and kill themselves, pretty much, and job done. We are, well, one wave away from fighting the big boss guy, and once again can't place them, but I'm going to go with regen. I'm going to go with that in there. I'll place it at the front because obviously he's got more health, and I may as well just shoot that and kill him outright. It's just 4 less damage than I'm going to take. I could have potentially used 2 of those to destroy the bomb, but, you know, didn't think of that. Final wave, he's going to come into play, and let's see. I am going to lose this fight, but if I just go restore, restore, and restore, yeah, that should win as the fight. So it's basically just a case of waiting for it to finish. So he's going to attack. Obviously, he's taking damage from the spikes. We are attacking him back, and this should be a fairly easy win on this one, and one more, and job done. And it's the big guy that gets in the kill. I was hoping the imp would get there, but alas. So, collect our money. Cards. What have we got? Draw a unit and apply +20, +20 and cost 0. That's pretty good, but it's consumed, so you can only place it once. Yeah, we'll click that one up, and we'll go with lots of health, but it also sweep, so attack all enemies. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. And then an artifact, so we go with Fell's Remorse, Herzl's compound or Light of Seraph. So they all increase the attack and health of the pyre, but this is extra cost, extra energy, draw 1, or additional space on the floor. I think we have to go with the one that gives us more energy, simply because we don't have the energy to summon someone. So what have we got now? We have Unstable Vortex, remove 2 cards from the deck. This one is duplicate cards from the deck, and we always get access to the Forge. That is, yeah, we're going to go to the right. So we'll say, actually, which one do we want? That's quick, so it attacks before enemy units in combat, and that's pretty good. Summon, gain 40 max health. Ah, but it's only on 18. Ah, okay, so right, and then you rejuvenate. I think we're going to go with this one, the Animus of Speed, simply because it's quick and it's got a 25 attack. We're going to pick up the gold. We're going to duplicate a card, which we will duplicate this one because it is the most upgraded card. So there we go. And we'll go with Dark Forge, and I can either get Spikes or Rejuvenate. I'm going to go with Explosive. It doesn't replace the old upgrade, by the way, which is something I was... when I first played, I was thinking, why would I have to switch it over now? But no, you just gain that bonus. So when healed, deal 20 damage in front of the unit. Doesn't give me much health though, but I think that would be a good thing to go for because we are using that quite a bit. And then continue on. And who have we got? We've got really bad comic book character. Right. Yeah. We've got Resolve, Guardian, and they've got Haste. Moves from the 1st floor to the 3rd floor. Right, okay. So we need to kill those quick, but they've only got 1 health. Non-boss units gain 6 attack if we turn that on. I don't like the idea of that, but I also like the idea of gaining coin. No, we're just going to fight as standard. Okay, so we'll do standard procedure. Oh, we have a big guy. No, I'll have to place that. And do I really want to do that? I really do want to do that. And piercing damage. I mean, just use the piercing damage to kill the guy with the 50 armor. Why would we not? So that's a fairly good starting setup there. And oh, we have that thing turning up. Got 1 there. That'll do damage because of the rejuvenate. We're gonna go with probably there. And rejuvenate again, I think, and just doing 20 damage. And the turn. So, deal with that one. Yep, no problem. Yeah, that's good. Haven't really mentioned the way the game looks. A very colourful game. Certainly a bit more than Slay. I do like the way it looks a bit better. That'll wipe them out. Yeah. Rejuvenate again. Just keep that activated. And might as well get a trained steward in the back there. Why not? And might as well wipe them out. End the turn. No point in playing the other card because the pyre is full health. So, that's where I would really like this to get to this guy's armor. I really need piercing. We're going to go with the Welder Imp in there to give that 20 armor. Draw unit and apply plus 20 to plus 20. I'm going to do that. And it's a steward of all things. So it's not great, but I mean it's better than nothing, innit? So that guy's going to die. And I honestly think I should just outright kill that one and put Rejuvenate on just to cause more damage. And there you are. So there's one attack and it gets destroyed. In a previous run, I had this guy here. I think I had applied an upgrade to it increased its, I think it doubled its damage or something, but it increased the size of it. So it was a 4-pip one, but it physically increased the size of the card. So it was almost as big as the floor. In fact, it might have even been slightly bigger. Anyway, let's without any other delay put that on there. We're going to apply regen to that one, and might as well do a horn break thing there and just do that. Yeah, why not? And this will be the last wave before we get the guy turning up. Shouldn't be a big issue because of our setup. And there we go. So we are, I think, pretty much going to win outright. Yeah, it is going to be that. So let's go ahead and apply. I'll go off with piercing on that one. What are those? Enchant. They enchant with haste, so I'll just basically I'll just kill them outright. And go rejuvenate, and that one. Obviously rejuvenate, doesn't really matter that I'm placing it on full health because we get the triggered ability, as well as, because it's relentless, we're basically doing multiple waves, so that regenerate is in play there, and yeah, this shouldn't be a huge problem. The enemies I've had the most problem with are the ones with stealth, where I think there's one boss with stealth 5, which means basically for 5 turns you can't attack it, and they were quite good attack as well, and it kept on absolutely destroying me. Apply rooted, draw an extra 1, restore 25 health. You know what, I don't really want any of those, so I'm going to skip them. Obviously I'm trying to keep the deck a bit lean. Battering ram, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 4 times the amount of armor on friendly units. Well, we do have a bit of armor. Rage Serum is good though because it's free. And what's that? Impressive. Attuned. Sacrifice Imp. Attuned is multiply the effects of magic power by 5. Deal 50 damage to the front enemy. So then you have to sacrifice an Imp. I think I'm going to go with the Serum because it's free. And where do we want to go here? Well, I think once again we'll go to the right. Pick up that. And this is remove up to 2 cards from the deck. So what do I want to remove? I think I'll remove a couple of train stewards, just see if we can get, you know, a bit of a leaner deck there. Merchant of Trinkets. We have Tampered Talisman, plus 3 magic power. Pretty good. That's just more damage and more healing and such. Volatile Gauge. When you draw any non-champion card, its cost is randomized between 1 and 3. Draw plus 3 each turn. No thank you. And Trader's Quill. When a card with Consumer's played, deal 30 damage to the front enemy. I'm going to pick that one, I'm going to pick that one, and leave, and another fight. What have we got here? Relentless Sweep, Lifesteal. Could be a problem. Let's go. That's a lot of... I've got a lot of... a lot of units. Extinguish. Triggers on death. Friendly units gain +2. Alright, okay. So let's just get that in there. We want to get... Oh, that's got sweep as well. I'm going to place it up top, though. I'll go for extra rage on myself, which is going to apparently kill that one. Why did that happen? Sure. And we'll just do the piercing damage and get rid of 1. And we'll just heal up core because we can. Anyway, and basically we're only going to attack off a little one, I think, when we're in the turn. Yeah, 8 damage, but it's going to kill itself. So, again, not a bad opener. I didn't really want that guy in here, and... we have an option now. I can place that there. Would it be worth it? It would be. The problem being that I'm going to take a lot of damage. 33 damage. So I'm going to have to not do that. Restore, kill the one in front of me. Restore, kill the one in front of me. Torch, kill the one in front of me. And then Animus of Speed, which because they're quick, they will actually fire before the enemy, which means another one's dead. So, although I didn't get the really big guy in here, I think that's not a bad play. Here we go. And... that's what I was hoping for. Imp at the back. Getting some of that. Steward. And should have replaced that one actually. That's a misplay. Well, I'm going to do that because that should... is that him dead? No, it won't be him dead sadly. I'll place that guy at the top. Anyway, let's see what happens. Couple of good attacks there. And they're just going to kill themselves. But they're taking the armour off before the health, which is fine. And then we'll attack them back. And he's got 7 health left. So they'll get chewed up as they work their way up. So we're fighting with multiple layers on this one. We'll go with extra attack. We'll go with restore. We'll go with piercing, because why would we not, to kill that guy. And... realistically, we'll have to try it. And of course it's going to be that one. Brilliant. Sadly... Oh, we can place it. Right, I don't think stuff's getting through this bit at the top there. We have 70 damage and 60 health. Gonna get absolutely smashed anything that goes up there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Easy hold. 2 waves remaining. A brief respite. Oh, well, fair enough. So we'll go with heal, heal, restore, and there's nothing else to play. And here we go. We're going to get the boss man coming in. See what this is like. There we go. So, what have we got? We're going to get wiped out on this floor, which is suboptimal. What I'll do, I'll wipe my guy in the back. I will... See, because I've got sweep, he's going to attack for 10 and destroy both of these straight away. That's the big issue. Get a restore. And... might as well... See, he's going to be destroyed. I'll just do that. And do that. Right, so... we're going to have to stack up on the top there. Oh, the die going down because of quick, yeah. So you can see that because they've got that... not only lifesteal... because they've also got the attack everything around sweep, they just pretty much destroy the entire thing. This could be a lot harder than I thought, actually. So, sharpen. You know what? No. I'm going to start to really focus on the top one here. Because I think he's really my only really way to win this one. But even then, I'm not hopeful. So they're going to pretty much wipe that out. Yeah, there you go. And then they're now up to the top. They will be rooted. Oh, immune to rooting. Makes sense. And, oh wow. I mean, I can do that twice, but I think, yeah, we just will scrape through. And there's no point in healing that guy. So let's just keep healing ourselves. And can't play that. And you can't play monsters up there. Okay, so obviously he's going to wipe it out, but we are hitting him back for quite a lot of damage. So if it wasn't for those regens, he would have made it up there. I don't think we would have lost because we would have been able to... For some reason the sound for that attack wasn't on. I don't think he would have been able to wipe us out though. Simply because of the amount of health and attack we've got on there. So once again, choosing cards. I will go for Awake. That's not a bad heal spell. And sacrifice him, Petune him again, and... Branding right. Deal 8 damage but apply 20 armor. I'm going to skip those. None of them really appeals to me. So there you are. And once again, we can go one side or the other. That's remove 2 cards from the deck. But that's artifact. And duplicate. I'm actually going to go this way, even though that the pyre thing, we don't need it. I'm just going to go that way. Friendly units start with 5 armor. That's good. When a friendly unit is healed, deal damage to the front of enemy unit equal to the heal amount. That's pretty good as well, but I think just straight up 5 armor is good. Duplicate any card. We will duplicate. I'm very tempted to go with them again. Yeah, why not? Because it's free. Well, I might be stacking the deck up a bit too much. Ah, now this guy is problematic. He'll summon these shards, which you can't attack them because they're phased. And they do... like funky stuff. I think that's the technical term. It's what it says in the manual anyway. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. And you can see he's got this shard, so it's incant. Triggers when you play a spell on the floor by +1 to the spell's hand. So basically you don't want to play anything on that floor. And straight away we've got the big dude. I am going to place them in. There we go. And this music here always reminds me of... It's almost Hell March, isn't it, from Red Alert? Alright, we have this guy up here. I can straight up kill him. So why wouldn't I? Place that guy in there. I will heal myself, deal damage back. Piercing damage will kill him outright, and then 15 I will start hitting the boss, to be honest. Why not? Gonna kill themselves. No attack, no attack. And then we'll attack. And 50 damage at the back there, which is good. Oh, that's a big bruiser. And you can place the bomb there, yeah. So once again, continually stacking then around here. I think I will get sweep. They're not called sweep, they're husk. Hermit? Hermit? Hermit, yeah. and you can die and crack on. So this hopefully shouldn't be too difficult, but it's when he spawns that can be the potential issue. Got 4 turns until that happens though, so there you are. We don't need to heal. I will get this extra unit, which is, yeah, going to be, sadly, a train steward, but I will put the train steward up there. We'll go for, once again, rejuvenate, and then I'm just going to attack him, just 5 damage, no reason not to. And there's a little bit of damage there. I assume it's possible to kill the main boss while they're still outside the train. Haven't done it, but I assume, perhaps wrongly, it's possible. Let's go ahead and armor up there. We'll go for extra restore, rage, and you see things are being a bit more expensive. It's in there, and then end the turn. So once again, not too bothered here. Oh, looks like we're gonna get a nice 50 damage on the boss. He's moving up to the top there, and restore 33 and gain regen. Well, is there any reason why I wouldn't do that? Regen 3 is always useful. Keep attacking, keep attacking. Wait till we take the guy at the back out, because I'd rather not take the 6 damage he's going to cause. I mean, he'll die after that, it doesn't really matter. And then he'll get punched by that guy. Yeah. One more wave remaining, I think, here. And then he'll be at the bottom. Starting to really take some armor off, which is good. We'll apply Sharpen. We'll do a bit more damage to him. Why not? And I don't think, yeah, we don't really have the ability to place that because of the size of the train. 5, 10, 1, yeah. And then this guy's going to be taken out. And now he's going to turn up. I think unless he attacks for a lot of damage, we should be alright. 20 damage. Oh, yeah, could be... Yeah, it's going to take us out. Well, let's just get regen. And just keep attacking. But we are going to lose this floor. So we'll end that. But obviously we're going to do a lot of damage back. But we've got another 2 floors anyway, so we're not really too concerned about any of that. And there we go. A bit of back and forth. And there you are. He's on 100 health. Can destroy that, and then let's see. You can actually wipe us out here as well, which is problematic. Restore 13 health, so it's going to do nothing back because it's already at full health. So I think just 5, 10, 15, 20 damage. End the turn. Then obviously he's going to go at the top. So this tier in the train is nowhere near good enough to fight him, but it's chipping that health off. He's on 40 health left. He might make it to the top. Depends on what cards we draw here. Well, 18 damage. And then that. And then health regen. That's it. Game over. First attack. They'll kill him. Last stop. So, spoils is good. There's the money. Oh, restore friendly units to full health. That's really good. Although I like that better. Plus 10 health and spikes. And I think we're going to go with the extra, obviously a pyre increase, but we're going to go with extra size on the floors. And there we are. And how far are we off to the end? Not very far. We might as well continue on. It's going to be a long video, but that's all right. Let's go with this side. We will, for a start, duplicate a card. Actually, no, we won't. We'll see if we get any additional cards or any upgrades before we duplicate. Because I don't think I want to duplicate the same card again. That's something frozen. An iceberg looms large over the bone shaker. What do you want to take? Oh, that's an artifact, the hammer. +1 size on each floor. That's the manual. +3 size on a random floor. And locket. -1 on each floor, but +15 magic power. So that's much better for casting. Yeah, that's probably a risky maneuver, but we have our monsters down, I think, to allow it. So then we will Merchant of Steel. Upgrade a unit with Rage 7 or upgrade a unit with spikes. Well, do we really want that one? Probably not, because we normally place that behind. So I'm going to go with that one there. And let's go with Rage 7. Let's Rage that one. Yep. And then we've got Endless. When this unit dies or is eaten, return the card to the top of your draw pile. Don't particularly want that. I mean, could put it on them, maybe? No, because by the time they die, I think it won't really matter. The Imp is a potential upgrade. Yeah, we'll give that an upgrade there. I'm also going to re-roll and see what we got. Upgrade unit with 10 attack. Well, I should have really checked it out. Quick or Rage 7. We'll go with extra attack and also Rage, which is actually not great for that guy. There's probably some better ones. And then we'll leave it there. And let's go ahead and duplicate a card. We will duplicate, I think, that one or that one. Yeah, that guy. No, this is remove, sorry. Ooh, glad I read that. Let's remove the stewards. I think we've got enough of the other ones to deal with it. And Dark Forge. Spikes or more damage in front of us? Probably this extra damage in front of us because we have got extra power now. So maybe that's the way forward. And what have we got? Oh, I hate these ones. Ember Drain. At the start of your turn, lose 1 energy. I hate those things. Relentless and Trample. Non-boss units get +8 attack but 400 gold. Nah, not happening. Not worth it. Not worth it. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Place that in there. We have not many good cards, actually. I'm going to place this warrior there, and I'm going to give myself extra stuff there, and 20 damage. Wow, that's really powerful. And that'll do us. I didn't want to place that guy behind here, just because of the... I'm hoping to draw that. Yep, hoping to draw them. But Ember Drain. Ember Drain's come into play, sadly. So that's a problem. I could go for Quick. Well, I think put them there. That's probably the way forward. Those will be dead. Those are going to die, so that is fine. Do I want to kill that guy outright, though? I sort of do. Get regen. Get quick attack, and we're going to do... So if I leave that guy in play, triggers when attacking. So when he attacks first, when will he be killed? It will be... Yeah. So if he attacks, he won't be killed, and then he'll Ember Drain these two, which means -2 Ember. So I'm going to just kill him outright. So I really don't want to be Ember Drained. There's some extra money, and once again we'll see what happens here. We're going to die, and Rejuvenate will kick into play. Yeah, that's fine. And then more of these guys. That is horrible, that one. Yep, put our Welder in there, max ourselves out. We're going to Piercing on that one, healing on that one. He's going to die. 20 damage, and then 20 damage. And then, sadly... Oh, no, we've got Quick, so that guy should die before he gets his Ember Drain off. Yep, that's good. That's what we want. For this one, I think we're going to go with extra spikes. And that guy's not really a threat. That one has got a lot of health, though. Well, once again, we'll do... There's no point in playing Torch because it's the same cost as the healing, and the healing does 40 damage when we use it on top of the healing that it gives us, so pretty good. And he's down to 11 health by the time he gets there. This guy, again, will try and kill. Piercing on that one there. Sharpen, and not going to do that. Instead, I will heal, and then that guy will die again because of Quick. So... yeah, this is actually a decent loadout on the bottom there. A brief respite, and I mean extra health. Why not? And there's nothing else I can play. I mean, I've got nothing on the top floor. I think removing all of those. Oh, right, okay. I think removing all of the train stewards might have been a mistake. This is bad. So he's going to wipe us out, but There's not much I can do about it, is there, really? I'm going to have to put this guy in play. He's going to take 200 damage, but we've got 800 health. This isn't good. Let's go to faster speed. Beautiful speed. I like the symbol. And welder him. We'll go with restore. And do I want spikes? I think just take as much damage as I can off him and hope that this guy and the next draw will be alright for us. That floor's not going to take long to deal with. Yep, and he's now up here. He's immune to the stopping. Yeah, that's bad. So he's only going to take 138 health. Is there any point in placing that? I don't think so. Restore 48 health and get regen 3. That might give us a little bit longer to last. That's going to not do anything. Well, we'll have to place that, because why not? Regen 3, regen 4. And he's going to lose 138 health, but we're going to lose that. But, there. So he's now attacking our pyre, and I don't think we can cause enough damage. Nope. There we go. Yeah, shame, but we got quite far. We have got up to, well, the last hurdle basically, almost. We're walking level 6, so we got more cards, shard channeler, hell yeah, and a sap tap. First time each turn a friendly unit is healed, draw 1, hell yeah. And yeah, the Hellhorn have leveled up, which means we've got the Tiresome Climb, ascend a unit and apply days 2, and Impsicle, start the turn, add a random imp unit to hand, and we now have the Shardtail Queen. Anyway, that has been a bit of Monster Train. Not a bad run, and we did get some unlocks, so happy with that. As I said at the start of the video, though, genuinely upset that I hadn't tried this sooner, because very much enjoying it. Because of all the unlocks as well, it's like I'm quite goal-oriented, so having those unlocks and something to work for, alongside just genuinely enjoying and playing, it's pretty good. And as I said, I think it has replace Slay the Spire for me. I know there's going to be some people out there that say no, they prefer Slay the Spire for XYZ reasons. I can totally understand. I'm just personally very much enjoying this one, so we'll have to see what happens. Looking forward to unlocking some more stuff. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, by all means let me know. If you have any tips, suggestions, etc., then pop them in the comments there and we will go from there. As always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.